cannot see if this is recording. Okay, it looks like it. Okay, hi there everyone. Okay, so I would place my camera at another angle because the previous two readings you could see the top of my head, and okay, that wasn't, I didn't like that. You couldn't see the cards very well, so I want you to concentrate on the cards, not on me. Okay, it's not important what uh, what I look like. It's important what I say. So let's just start. This is a reading for Sagittarius. Okay. Sag. Oh my God, Sag. There's so much stuff that we came through for you today. I got up at possibly 5 o'clock this morning, 5:30. Yeah, 5:30. I was already awake, and I'm still awake since that time because I was meditating. And this is the notes that came through. But before we're going to go do your notes, something pulls me to draw an oracle card from this deck, which is the Land Sky Oracle. So let's just do this today. Universe, lessons and messages for Sag. Lessons and messages for Sagittarius today. Sagittarius, what came through for you is you have a lot of opportunities apparently, or doors that are opening. But you, Sagittarius, you never have closed doors. You're not the type of person that gets closed doors from the universe. It's like, what I mean with this is Jupiter is your planet, okay? And it's a planet of luck. It speaks of opportunities and stuff like that, okay? So, not necessarily blind luck, but more in the sense of opportunities. And it seems that you have a lot of opportunities and options. It comes through as a Sagittarius that has a lot of options. And the universe is telling you, and this is almost like a person that's spoiled for choice. Okay, this person can choose, but the universe is telling you don't need to make a decision immediately. You can take your time regarding this. Whatever this might be, I don't know what it is, okay? Just telling you what came through. Okay, so this is spiritual ignorance. Spiritual ignorance is what the universe is allowing to come through today. Spiritual ignorance. I don't know why this is coming through. There is a lot of rigidness in this card with these lines, because it speaks of spiritual ignorance. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, my table is very wobbly. I have to still fix that part. Okay, so I'm going to place this here, and I'm going to look at the spiritual ignorance later. But off the bat, okay, a spiritual ignorance is basically someone that's not spiritually aware, someone that is, how can I express this? I don't know how to express this to you in a way that you will possibly grasp what I'm trying to tell you. I don't think spiritual awareness is someone having blind faith, okay? Someone being spiritual ignorant is someone applying blind faith. This is what's coming through. This person is applying blind faith and they're just hoping for the best, basically. Instead of taking inspired action and doing things and placing faith in the actions, basically. Okay. This is what spiritual ignorance is. It's like someone, okay, I'm going to tell you, this morning on the past few, I don't know how long this reading is going to take you, okay. this morning on my Facebook, I belong to the SABC News, okay, but the Afrikaans one, and I watch the news on Facebook. So whenever there's something that pops up, but this thing has popped up in my news feed the past few weeks now, and it's becoming either irritating. So usually when this happens, I start to unfollow pages because it becomes irritating, some of the news that you receive in your Facebook news feed. And one of the things is the specific place. I don't know where this is, I can't remember, but it's a place somewhere in South Africa. We all know South Africa has a extreme problem with crime, and these people in this area is affected by the crime, and they called in spiritual leaders and religious spiritual leaders who came to pray, to ask for divine intervention or higher intervention, in other words, godly intervention, so that the crime rate can go down in this specific area. And I became aggravated this morning because this thing has been popping up in my newsfeed the past few, possibly 2, 3 weeks now. And I've been ignoring it. And this morning I couldn't ignore it anymore because it's irritating, and it irks me that people can be so ignorant, okay? First of all, if you read your Bible correctly, the Bible clearly indicates that prayer without action, it doesn't, you cannot just pray, okay? And if you know your Bible very well, I think it's 1 John 13 verse uh 1 John 13 verse 24 or 25, I'm not sure. Okay, I speak under correction. I will post it here in the description box. It clearly says there, if this is for religious people, okay, I don't take religious views anymore. I take spiritual views. I don't belong to any religion anymore. Okay, I chose the spiritual path. So this is talking about someone that has spiritual ignorance. So it's like this person prays and prays and prays, and this person, okay, feels I need to just constantly pray and things will get fixed. This is not how things work. And First John 13 verse 24 or 25, I think, I speak under correction, or 45, I'm not sure, clearly states that um, it says, my children, action and truth is what you need to do. Okay, action and truth, being armed with the truth. Okay, being armed with the truth and being armed by taking action in things, that is the way forward. And what me irked me is that these people want to pray for things to change. It's not going to help. You have to take action to change things in the world. And the other thing that also irked me is the police officers standing around there. Okay, these police officers were like overweight, like extremely overweight, and uh, uh, um, I tell myself, okay, isn't that then also an indication that maybe they should be fitter so that they can actually chase the criminals, and they're looking for divine intervention? Isn't their health important to them? And also, not only their health, but if they are healthy, and they will do their job better, and crime will be prevented in a better way, okay? And if we as ordinary citizens also don't close our eyes to certain aspects of criminal activity that goes on, for instance, I'm talking specifically with stuff that affects women and children, like, you know what I mean, okay? So this is just something that really aggravates me, that people cannot apply common sense sometimes in certain things, okay? And religious people, they follow a religion, but they don't actually know what goes on in the book. And this is also something that irks me, is that somebody else that's not a religious person, they come and they tell you what's going on in your book, okay? You should really start to study your religion or your beliefs. And I'm not going to go into this now. This just aggravates me more. Anyway, let's just start. I'm going to tell you what came through in your meditation now. Upside down again. I'm going to tell you what came through in your meditation now. Okay, I'm going to show you the notes. Okay. Okay, this is in the way. Let me just move it. Hope it doesn't fall over. Okay, there you go. Okay, so here we go. Okay, I will lift up the cards. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. The Ace of Swords speaks of raw power. Okay, this is, I don't know if, okay, this is going to come through as a collective reading. I strongly feel this now. This is a collective reading. This is a sad reading, but this is also a collective reading. The Ace of Swords speaks of raw power. And this is us as humans, our raw power as humans. Okay. It speaks of gaining clarity, mental clarity. And how to use this raw power to utilize this mental clarity. What do you use it for? How do you utilize this raw power? Okay. Do you cause confusion with this raw power that you have? Do you cause chaos? Do you cause confusion in this? If you are someone that's powerful, if you are someone that's in power, do you cause chaos? Or do you create clarity? Do you create truth? Do you state the truth? Do you hide it? Okay? Or do you use this raw power to create clarity surrounding something? I strongly get the feeling this is a collective reading now. Okay, so just be with me, okay? I'm going to drink water now. Okay, so I'm not going to close the bottle. So this is what came through for you, Sag. Okay. Okay. Like I said yesterday, Sagittarius, when I receive downloads from the universe, when I do meditations, I said here, you feel overwhelmed with choices earlier. You should keep your options open. Don't be hasty to decide. There's a current drama in your life. Okay, there's some type of drama in your life that's playing out. But it looks like it's going to play out in a very good way for you at the end of the day. Okay. There's a lot of things happening in your life at the moment. And what also came through is if there are too many things that happens in a person's life, we tend to build a type of resilience, okay, to protect ourselves basically. Because sometimes what happens in our life, it feels like onslaughts. It could feel like onslaughts, like people attacking you or energies attacking you. It feels like onslaughts. But and when this happens, we build a type of a resilience, like a barrier to protect ourselves. And this is exactly what you're currently possibly doing, building a barrier around yourself, because there are too many things happening in your life and it's building up, and you're building a type of resilience and to resolve it and to protect yourself. Okay, because it feels like onslaughts, but it's not. You know what this is? This is change. This is change, Sagittarius. Because this is how change happens. It happens with chaos. Okay? If you look at the world, if you look at the universe, as above, so below, when change happens in the universe, when we look at it from a microscopical perspective, or from our perspective, when a flower opens or grows for that matter, we don't see the chaos involved in that growth, okay? But if we look at it from a microscopical level, this is the hidden level with the moon card. if you look at it from a spiritual perspective, from a microscopical, and this is what it's coming through. It's like the spiritual aspect is coming through like a microscopical aspect today. The Queen of Wands is the first card. It speaks of raw power as well, just like the Ace of Swords. Okay, someone that's not afraid, someone being courageous, not being afraid of the truth or speaking the truth. Okay, and then there's the Moon card. Okay, there's some hidden aspect that the universe wants the world to face. A dark aspect that the universe wants to face. A manipulative aspect with the Four of Wands. Okay. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is that you need to face, you collective. Sagittarius. This is a Sag reading. But this is coming through strongly as a collective reading too. There's some type of ignorance here. I don't know what type of ignorance this is. There's other stuff that came through also. There was this... Okay. I made a post this morning about the Prime Minister of the UK, the current Prime Minister of the UK. Okay, and I adore your pure heart. This is what came through now. This is for some of you. I want to call you. Okay, so this is for some of you. Okay, this is not for everyone. Okay, so there is this this, what is this that came through this morning? I made a post also on my Facebook, but it was actually something I shared of Trevor Noah, that he spoke about the colonization of how the British colonized India. Okay, and I was stating how the tables have turned now, because most Indians, they own most of the property in London, and now they have an Indian Prime Minister as well. So the wheel of life, yeah, you have the wheel of fortune. The wheel of life continuously turns. Nothing stays the same forever. I said in one of my previous readings, change is the governing law of life. It's inevitable. It doesn't stay the same, okay? But how you do this change all depends upon you. Do you follow the rigid flow of your expectations as a human with this card here? Okay? Or do you follow... I think you should go watch that Gemini reading of the sacred laws. This is what it implies, because there are like universal laws, okay, that applies in certain instances, and I don't think it's something that even us as human beings can interfere with, okay? And we as humans want to interfere with this, but it backfires on us, basically. And this is what's coming through here with this Death card and this 8 of coins. It's someone trying to control something or someone. It strongly comes across as something manipulative. And it doesn't come across as an individual trying to manipulate someone. It does come across as a collective manipulation. Okay? And this is what came through. When I made this post, this is what came through this morning after I made this post. The Guardian, the newspaper The Guardian, was a newspaper that was... it didn't belong to this man, but at the end of the day, he owned it. And it was... What was his name? I can't remember what his name was. He was a British journalist. Okay? He was a British journalist. And he ended up owning the Guardian newspaper, which is a British newspaper. Okay? And he had a quote, and his quote said, comment is free, but facts are sacred. Comment is free, but facts are sacred. Okay? I can't remember what his name was. And we are surrounded by a world we are peddling a lot of the news especially. The mainstream news is peddling a lot of lies, muddled truths basically. Fake news peddlings are, and this is what he implied. Okay, he was the type of journalist that wanted people to know the truth. He wanted people to know the real, raw truth, this journalist, because this is what he implied when he said comment is free, but facts are sacred, okay? And fake news is peddled as truth nowadays, and social media is one of those places, okay? Social media is one of those places where people have a lot of opinions, but these opinions are not actually factual. I cannot deny my feelings anymore for you, okay? This is for some of you. So, I don't know where this is fitting in there, but this is strongly got to do with this spiritual ignorance, okay? Because if you come from a spiritual aspect like this man, his truth was he wanted people to know how things are, how the universe works, how the sacred laws are, because everybody has the right to lead a substantial, meaningful, peaceful, fruitful life. And most of the people in the world that actually had the best intentions for the whole uh, humanity, okay, at the end of the day, these people, like Nikola Tesla, he created the energy, okay, and he wanted to give energy as something free to people. But nowadays, people monetize everything, okay, and it's like, for instance, the sun is being monetized. Water, you have to buy water. You understand where I'm going with this, okay? I don't know who I'm picking up here. This person that I'm talking to. It might be that this person wants to be a journalist. This is what's coming through strongly with us. I'm talking to someone that might be interested. This is what I picked up here with us. This man is a journalist. This guy that I picked up. Can't remember what his name is. I just know this quote. I'm into quotes, okay. I know this quote. I just don't remember what his name is, so just go look it up. This person wants to become a journalist because this individual that I'm picking up is either a journalist and they're seeing something to that regard, or they're interested in this individual. And this individual, I don't know, there are some of you, this is possibly why you have a pure heart, okay? You have a pure heart and you want people to, okay, you want to serve people basically with this endeavor that you want to start. This could be a very transformational experience with you, for you, with the Ace of Wands. You know what's coming through now? What is that journalist name? Amanda Amanpour. I think, oh, what's her name? I know she has a strange surname. She works for CNN. Is it Amanpour or something to that effect? I love watching women journalists, especially if they go into countries and they defy the roles of that countries. I don't know if it was her, but recently there was this one woman journalist that went to a Muslim country and they asked her to wear a hijab and she refused. And the specific person, whoever this is, didn't want to do the the interview with her. So I don't know exactly where this interview took place. I don't know who this woman is, but this is what I pick up here with this energy for this individual. Okay, this individual has a pure heart with this endeavor that they want to start. Yeah. Okay, this is what you also have to consider. This is dangerous. This is a dangerous job, being a journalist. Okay, especially if you want to go into the type of journalism that you want to go into, because it 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 requires wisdom, seeing the world from different perspectives. Okay, this is your last card, Hangman card. But it came out in the reverse position, actually. Okay. And it's the number 12 card. It's almost like the universe wants to tell you that it came out in the reverse, which means it came out like this. It's like the universe wants to tell you with the Hangman coming out in the reverse being your last card is be careful of being selfish. This wisdom that you have, it's not only for you. Okay. Don't be attracted to, this is also what's coming through. Don't be attracted to your authenticity. Don't be attracted to what you believe in, basically. Stand in your truth. But also be careful and vigilant how you give this truth, because this card is also asking you to be impartial, because it's almost like when you give the truth, or if you present it, you have to see both sides of a story, basically. See both sides of a story, like the Hangman. It came out in the reverse. This is the original position of the Hangman. He takes an unconventional approach to things, but it came out in the reverse. So I'm talking to someone who wants to be a journalist, but this person could have selfish motives. Okay, they are showing their perspective, and not only, they're only looking at one perspective. They're not impartial, basically. This is what's coming through. So, like I said, comment is free, but facts are sacred. I still don't know who said that. I know it's a British journalist. Okay. Okay. Let me just have a look here quickly if I wrote it down. CP Snow here. Here it says. I missed this part. Here it says CP Snow. Okay, this is the journalist named CP Snow. I wrote it down, but I didn't see it earlier. Okay, so this is your reading for today, Sagittarius. It's very short and sweet, to the point. I don't know what else to tell you. Something tells me that I need to okay, I'm going to read this. Okay, this card. It says number 41, and then I'm going to finish, because I already spoke too long. 41. Forgetful resentment. Okay, the zigzag image symbolizes avidya as an obstacle along the path. It contains the colors blue and purple. They represent the chakras, wheels of light in the throat and third eye center. Avidya happens when we are separated from our truth. To overcome this, be an observer of this moment as it is rather than how you think it is. What did I just tell you here? Can you see? There's a sacred law to life. I firmly believe this. Anytime you are unable to be with the present moment, the unfolding of life as it is, you are experiencing avidya. Yoga Sutra, ignorance is the field for the others mentioned after it, whether they may be dormant, feeble, intercepted, or sustained. Okay, I'm going to read that again. Take it however it resonates. I don't know who this is for. Ignorance is the field for the others mentioned after it, whether they be dormant, feeble, intercepted, or sustained. Okay. Don't relive old stories. This is a good time to sit in nature and consider the ever-changing world and sky. Fill your heart with gratitude for this moment. Inhale, I am happy. Exhale, I am sad. And that's your reading for today. Sagittarius, have a wonderful day. I love you guys. Take care. Bye.